Good morning, all you beautiful going to Hawaii gangsters. How are y'all doing? Aloha kakahiaka from wherever you may be watching around the world. This is what Waikiki Beach looks like at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. Let's get you down to some water so you can take a look at the beach. We're going to go to one of our favorite sitting spots. Diamond Head right there. Aloha Snitch. You'll be right here before too long, Snitch. You and your partner in crime going over there and out there on those illegally acquired inner tubes, floaties. A blizzard there in Calgary. Aloha Ruth. Linda, hey, good to see you. Oh, you're welcome. This is difficult work, Snitch, but I know how important it is. So, like a Marine on duty, I'm willing to take the bullet for you guys. See, just imagine you're standing right here in the soft sand. Walk out there on the beach. Pretty warm water. Looks like it's going to be a clear day today, thankfully. Let's go. There's the backside of Royal Hawaiian today, looking beautiful. Sounds like some of you guys are still in the winter mode and getting more of it. Well, look how far back this berm was pushed, huh? The last time we were here late last week, it was about right in there. Causes them to push these chairs back too, because that surf will come up a little bit higher. I got in trouble with a couple of members for going out on that wall the other day. There's a holokai about ready to go out on their morning whale watch, I believe it will be. Please make sure you guys like and share the stream if you would. We've been a little bit dismissive of YouTube, so we're going to be doing a few more live streams on YouTube. I wonder what that is out there. That's a cruise ship. I wonder if that's that Holland America that's been coming here during the week, during the middle of the week as opposed to on the weekends. Let me. Kathy Martinez just came back from the doctor and she's cleared to move to Hawaii. Excellent news. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let me level that out for you guys. There you go. A little wider view for you. Let me know if that sun gets too much for you guys. If it's too much in your face, I can turn it this way. Let me turn it this way a little bit for right now. That's what it looks like out there right now on the surf. They'll be hauling the submarine out before too long. And yes, before you ask, I have my coffee, the very best coffee in all of Hawaii, best Hawaiian coffee in all of Hawaii, I say. Boy, that water jazzercise gal's a little more energetic than the other one. Wow. She's going after it. So how's everyone doing? It seems like it's been a month since we were on, doesn't it? Seems a little overcast just because the sun right there is behind the clouds a little bit. Aloha Shane. Cat Roy, how are you doing? Snitch, good to see you on the big screen. Good deal. Aloha Linda, hey. Does it seem like it's too long? Been too long, Linda, hey? I thought I upset you and John for some reason. I don't know why. I think someone probably gave me false information. A lot of people wanted me to leave up that stream about that confrontation out on the Waikiki beach walk. I often say and do things that I want to delete the stream from. That just happens to be one of them. I personally, I'll be honest with you, I personally didn't think there's anything wrong with it, but I got word from a couple people that it was pretty bad. So, I mean, there's no big benefit to leaving a stream up. It's only going to be up for 30 days anyway, and they take it down. So I was not bothered by it. There's other good information on there, but, you know, we probably talked about it too much, and, you know, so that was it. And just about every stream I have, I get advice about taking it down and what I said and shouldn't have said. And but I've gotten to the point where it's like, you know what? At this stage, you guys know what you're getting into, and if you don't, you'll know real soon. And you know, it's not a popularity contest, I don't think, but you know. Well, it looks nice out there, huh? Tide's really low. Is that sun bothering you guys right there? Popping through the palms. Oh, the Gold Coast and sunshine. All right, Shane. It seems like forever. I figured it was, Linda. Hey. Any grievance you have, young lady, you can give directly to me. I'm good with that. Nothing you say is going to offend me. Oh, grab a salad when yeah. Yeah, that was actually one of the things I said that some people took offense to. And this, see that wall right there? I did not realize going out on that wall was the biggest controversy of the entire decade. But for, I guess, 3 people, I didn't see the third one. Terry told me about the third one. I saw the first 2. We're also going to go, I'm also going to go live vertical in on YouTube, and just because YouTube distributes the widescreens differently than they do the portrait, the landscape more than they do the portrait, and I just need to get more of those vertical live feeds on YouTube. So just in case normally I do all the verticals on Facebook because that's all they allow, and the quality is really, really good. Actually, how's the quality right now? It looks really super sharp. I'm checking on my other phone. It looks really good. But YouTube, because you guys are vested in this a little bit, I think it's important for me to tell you that it's important for me to do some portrait streams on YouTube too. Oh, food court. That was that heavy set dude that was getting all up in my kitchen from behind, just tracking me. It's not an insult, it was a term of endearment. Someone said, Pete, there's a lot of people who have weight issues, and I go, you don't think that he knows he's a obese tub of lard and he's drunk and intoxicated in public? You don't think he knows that? If I'm the one breaking him that news, he's got more problems than what I thought he had, to be honest with you. Oh, and a happy birthday wish to one of my most favorite of all people, ever. They know who they are. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Cumpleaños. Yeah. I remember where that was. I think it was in, oh, I think I know where it was. It was on the escalator, coming down off the escalator at Royal Hawaiian. I think that's what it was. Well, there's been some cool restaurants open up, and actually a couple have closed down. There are a couple in Chinatown that opened up not long ago. They closed down. I don't recall their names. And then this place over here in the Sheraton Waikiki, they're doing a complete remodel on that. Where that place where we used to sit over there around the corner, they're taking that, completely renovating the entire thing. It's going to be really cool. And then I think they're doing something at the Moana Surf Rider. There's a place there to the right. When you go to the swimming pool there to the right, it used to be where they had their breakfast area, and there's a lot of activity going on in there. There used to be just locked down. I'd sit up there on those two little patio chairs up there. It was kind of blocked off a little bit, but they're doing more events in there, I can tell, and they actually look like they were tearing some of the floor up. So maybe that's going to be neat. That's going to be built out. Oh, is that what it was? Crossing my, yeah. Yeah, I remember now. I remember where it was. He's breathing up all the air too. That's a little bit unique. There's I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably you guys on your widescreen you can. Can you see that cruise ship way out there on the horizon, just past the Holokai? I don't know what cruise ship that is, because very few cruise ships. I'll point you out that way a little bit. That's a beautiful shot. A lot of the cruise ships come in only on the weekends. Come in on Friday, leave on Sunday, or come in on Friday, leave on Saturday. But I think it was something like a Holland America was going to be out there. I wanted to go out there and check that out. I bet that's a really nice feed on a widescreen. I wonder if you see the entire, all the way over to here and to here. I wonder if it cuts it off. This is actually 16 by 9. So you should, if you're on a widescreen, big screen TV, you should see the entire image that I'm seeing here. Then if you're on your mobile phone, just FYI if you didn't already know, if you're on your mobile phone, you're looking at it portrait, like vertical, you can actually hit full screen and turn it sideways, and you can see it like this. You'll see it like that. Or like that, I should say, like that, like that. Drafting. When they draft. Yeah, it's called drafting, or you can pit maneuvers where they hit you on the opposite corner to make you spin out. And check this out, guys. We had finger to finger width. Okay, good. You know what's we just short of let's see, have 4.2, almost 4.2, 4.18 million viewers in the last month. That's really good. That's another beautiful day. We've got a Hawaii travel tips coming up. We've got a, I'm going to schedule this Let's Eat. I'm going to try and get Sean to do Prime Roast Cafe. I reached out to the people at Bishop Museum when we can't film, can't record in there. Iolani Palace, can't film in there either. So I could go in there and I could take photos. We'll do a tour, do photos of it, but that's not as interesting to me as doing an actual live, an actual live stream. Yeah. Well, it's Disney Wonder. Oh, you know what? That may have been what that was. I wonder. Oh, okay. Disney Wonder. Yeah, I had, that's a lot. And actually, look at, this is actually kind of cool too. Look at, see that right there, net followers, had net followers of 2,170, and that's down 20%, 30%, 29%. And that's 4.2 million or 4.18 million viewers. 373,000 engagement, 2,170 net follows, but that's down 30%. It's usually around 4,000, like 3,800 to 4,000. That fluctuates a lot. It goes up and down, up and down. I don't know about the Army Museum. I don't know if they allow photography in there or not, but we could go there. If you guys want to go there, for sure. No problem. All these cool places I want to go, but we can't go, but we should just concentrate on the places we can go. Like I want to do Manoa Falls. But that's, I'll just have to record that and post it as a video. And a Diamond Head, I want to do Diamond Head again, but again, that you can't stream that. You can if you have Starlink, like the Starlink Mini, but the problem with that is that now I'm finding out that, well, I mean, I knew this, but it's caused some, not problems, it's just hot. You have to carry a good sized battery. I don't mind the extra weight and all that as much as the heat. So you have to have the Starlink satellite, then you have to have the Starlink pack, and then you have to have a battery that runs it. And some people have said that's caused you almost have to have them in two separate packs because those batteries can get really hot. That's not been my experience, but I'm going to take the people's word for it that have done it already, Aloha, Janet, how are you? Hawaii 5-0 reruns. Aloha, Peggy. How are you doing, Janet? Do you have good mobility now? Pretty good mobility? That water's looking awfully good today, huh? Yeah, I have seen that movie. Where would you guys like for our next outing to be? If you had to choose, where do you want to go next? Hopefully we're going to get some of these people to commit to a day for Hawaii Travel Talk. It's, oh, I want to do it. It's just my schedule, and it'll happen. North Shore. Aloha, Jill. North Shore, where else? And I'm assuming by North Shore you mean Haleiwa and around that. I want to go around the back side of Haleiwa, back that the Bay Area over there, that Bay Beach. Very isolated. It's not particularly visited over there, but it's very turtly. The coverage out there is a little spotty, but I think it's on this side of the like Haleiwa. Let's see, it's kind of like that. Let's say it's like that. Over here is Haleiwa, right up around that point over there. That's really nice. But we can come back over this way and go out towards the soaring airport, glider port. I also want to go out to Turtle Bay, and there's Turtle Bay, like, you know how Oahu goes like this and in, and Turtle Bay's on that point. There's a place there called either Turtle Beach or Turtle Point, and it's it's right there by Turtle Bay. It's not Laniakea. It's like Turtle Bay or Turtle Beach, but they usually have a lot of cool turtles out there. I want to go there. Janet says, I've been to Hellback. This view right now is the best medicine. Oh, very good. Janet, glad to. I went to Farrington, but I need to go back out there again. I like it. I like it out that way. Yeah, try another whale watching sale. We should do that. Oh, we also have a giveaway coming out for Google reviews for Holokai. That'll come out this week as well. I was walking around just the other day, and I asked, there was like two different sets of people that went out on the Holokai, and I said, so did you guys see any whales? They go, oh yeah, we saw a bunch of whales. I went to the next one. You see whales out there? Oh yeah, we saw a bunch of them. So I'm glad that everybody's seeing them. That's what's most important. I want to do Makapu'u Lighthouse. That's that hike, just because it's beautiful this time. Well, it's beautiful any time of year, and it has pretty decent connection. There's only a couple places up there that have like a spotty connection, but for the most part, you should be able to go all the way up it. Oh, Jesse Jackson died? That's too bad. Robert De Niro died. Not De Niro. Duvall died yesterday. That passed away. That's too bad. Yep. It's been windy. I mean, last night it was blowing like you would not believe. Yesterday it was blowing, but man, last night it came up. Really, a really healthy wind came up. Makapu'u is a really good hike just because it's paved all the way up. Manoa Falls is a little, it's probably half again for difficulty just because it's muddy. It's always muddy, even if it doesn't rain. But if it rains, man, it's really muddy and it can be a little treacherous. You don't want to wear shoes that you want to keep. Aloha, Diane. Let me know if you got a hold of you know who about you know what. If you need me to give them a call or an email or whatever. I just don't want to get in the middle of it and just cause a three-way conversation when you could just get it done direct. But let me know. I'm happy to help. We just posted a reel on Manoa Falls. I want to go have lunch probably in March over at Haleiwa Joe's in Kaneohe, just so you guys can see that view, because that's a pretty nice snappy view over there. Did you guys see that a snorkeler passed away with one of those full face masks? Those are very controversial. Some people swear by them, other people not so much. Also, this is kind of just going through the news here. The Hawaii visitors tax generated a bunch of money just in January, and they're sending it. It's the green fee. It's that ridiculous rip-off green fee that you guys are paying. Not that you're paying it, but it's how it's being allocated. And it's going to Waikiki and Ala Moana, like Ala Moana Beach Park, and Magic Island. You know, it's the sand right there in front of Halekulani. That's where they're putting it. Also, the Ala Moana sand, the Ala Moana Beach. And out there by Magic Island, sand allocation, I guess they call it. And it was $47 million. Wow. Oh, and then they're talking about those condos over on Kahana on Maui, about how they're putting money towards the beach to save the condos as opposed to the beaches, and they're not happy about that. What do you guys think about that green fee? That's actually one of the topics I had in mind for the Hawaii travel tips. That's not really a true statement that they made about the Maui's losing beaches to save condos. It's just, well, I guess maybe it is. They're just not allocating sand to beaches when they're allocating it to save the front beach and the front kind of washway of where condos are. What was that? Did you guys see that article about, says Hawaii hotels are putting a $760 bounty on every visitor night? And they were talking about Honolulu was $12 billion in annual revenue from hotels. They say at approximately $760 is tied to every room each night. It's not a room rate, it represents a dollar value each visitor night based on total spending. The value of each night based on total spending, $760. That's a target rate. It says the calculation begins with direct hotel revenue and then adds visitor spending on restaurants, retail, transportation, tours, and activities. After that, it layers in supplier purchases and employee wages circulating through the local economy. When all that is totaled, it's spread across Oahu. Just Oahu hotels is $12 billion. And they divide that by the number of people and visits and room nights, and it's $760 per. Well, yeah, but just keep in mind that's what they're basing that number on. It's a number of things. Yeah, man, that's terrible. Where'd that guy pass away? He's a Hawaii snorkeler. Have any of you used one of those full face masks? It's not a rebreather, but it's somewhat like that. And he's 69 years old from Huntington Beach, died in January 31st on Maui, Makena Landing. Oh, these guys sometimes, they make some funky claims. He says, we're not saying that he was wearing a full face mask, but someone asked the question, so we're posing it to you. Okay, so I retract that. He wasn't wearing a full face mask. Or it wasn't proven he was using a full face mask. Yeah, 69% of drownings are visitors, and Maui's rate has just doubled of drownings. That's too bad. I had that green tax and taxes and revenue as one of the first Hawaii travel tips talks, just so we can do like a much better version of what I just kind of did right there, just kind of going through the news. I don't know if that's something you guys would find of value or not, but give you kind of a local spin on it. But it's crazy that so much. When you look at the tax, it's like a 19% tax on hotel stays. You know, it's from the VAT tax. And I guess they are putting the green tax as part of that. They're putting, I'm assuming they're putting things like the green tax on there. I don't know if I don't know if they're considering the resort fee as a tax, but it should be considered a tax. It's getting too much. They have such terrible management, terrible governing of the states, or of the islands, I should say, here. It's not funny. Did you guys see Diane's post about Diamond Head the other day, about the 808 cleanup was up there? That's really cool. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's the average spend, but I'm not sure that's. But you're right, Peggy. That's what it is. Yeah. The mismanagement of that money is at a absolute laughable level. It's not even something you can put on paper and then ask somebody, okay, can you justify this? They can't do it. They just can't justify how that money is acquired and then spent and distributed. It's unbelievable. It's Lunar New Year now. They had that on Sunday or Sunday. I think it started on Monday, but Sunday they had the parade there in Chinatown. I think Diane went. Oh, I see. Yeah, Diane's doing a great job. Wiener Squad Media says, from what I read, that the screen taxes, you mean the green taxes, to focus only on, how are they focusing only on wealthy tourists? This seems to be an impossible delineation to me. Yeah. J-Dog says, between the ridiculous taxes and fees and mismanagement of that money, we have a front row seat to, yep, exactly. I mean, it's like the homeless issue, very much so, like in California, LA in particular. They've raised like $26 billion or spent $26 billion in 5 years or 6 years. I'm not sure exactly what that was. But when you look at fees, projects, pet projects, and things like that, it's a ridiculous amount of money. Same thing here. The amount of money that they spend, there should be at least one island. Let's just take Oahu. There should not be one island that has poor education, poor roads. Their homeless should be almost eradicated. There should be programs in place, all kinds of things. Or pick whatever island you want, but there should be one island that should not have any issues with that, with the amount of money they collect here. And what the reality is that the roads are terrible, the infrastructure is not great, their education system is one of the worst. Their vocational school programs are, I think, if they're not the worst, they're in the lower, like what, 5 percentile in the country, and it's terrible. To draw a not so personal example, look at the homeless problem in LA. If you go down Venice Beach, you're probably not familiar with it, but anyway, you could drive, and I'm not kidding, not blocks, miles, and see nothing but homeless encampments along the beach and along Venice Boulevard, along Lincoln, and all those roads down there. And you would think that in 5 or 6 years, spending $26 billion, that there'd at least be one section, maybe a mile long, maybe 5 blocks long, that has just perfect streets, no homeless, no corruption, beautiful, no crime. I'm trying to pick my words very carefully. You know what I mean. You would think they'd have that for at least 1 mile, but they don't have 1 block. They don't have 100 feet of that that's cleaned up, that's pristine, to where they could say, if you want to know where your money's going, that is an example right there. You know? And it's not changed. I mean, if you look at it over the last 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, they've had new people come in, they've had new administration, they've had new whatever. Same thing here in Hawaii. And they get, a new person in there, they promise it's going to be different, and it's not. Just complete mismanagement. And you can tell by looking, like the roads. I mean, the roads out here are terrible, terrible. They just do a very, very poor job of managing that, and the education system, and I will say this, like we've kind of noticed when we've gone out and about, kind of on the rounds, like especially over there at Waimanalo Beach and around those areas. I'm not sure what they've done to those homeless encampments that were over there. Hopefully they place them in affordable housing. There are a couple of places over there in Baratania. Remember, we walked down there, and also walking to where else did we walk? Oh, to that food mart, Midtown Food Court. It was amazing. It was amazing. That was a high crime-ridden, stabby-robby place, nasty, dirty, and it was totally clean. What they did to Waimanalo, I was really impressed with. So whoever's doing that, let's give them kudos. They need to apply it to education out here too. Aloha, Stephen. Aloha to you in Phoenix. Yeah, it is. It's definitely. And they've done it here in Waikiki. I mean, it wasn't just, people saying, oh, they're only doing the tourist areas. They're not. I mean, there isn't really a non-tourist area on Oahu, but the homeless people used to be like right over there on Waikiki Beach. You remember the guys I would point out from time to time that had the stolen luggage? Those guys are gone. They actually removed the concrete tables that they used to sit in. They used to sit at those concrete tables. They've removed those. But it's sad, but they're in front of McDonald's, right in front of McDonald's, the Circle, right in front of the Circle Hotel, and right next to Eggs and Things. The homeless there in the front of that McDonald's, they try to get them out, and it's not great. It has to be hurting their business too, because I know I've actually seen families, because I actually stood there a couple of times, just kind of watched a little bit, and you could see the families just avoiding that McDonald's, which is sad because, one, coming to McDonald's in Hawaii is kind of cool because they have some cool things here that they don't have other places. It'd be cool to see it, and try some of the items. But people avoid it because the homeless in front there, and they're just, I'm compassionate. I have a soft spot for those homeless people, but by the same token, the things that are going to help them is revenue. And if you keep pushing tourists away, then it's going to be bad for everybody. Yep, exactly. It boggles my mind. It really does. I know it's not a complaint session, but it boggles my mind, the things that do get greenlit. like the rail. I don't understand, because the big dig in Boston, they spent like what? It was going to be like 4 billion. They ended up spending like 12 billion. That was years ago. That's a bunch of money. But I wonder who it is that greenlights these things, that says, wait a second, didn't they do something like this in Boston? Didn't they try to do something like this in LA and San Francisco? Let's just go there and kind of study that for about 5 minutes and see what happens. Let's see how we can, improve that, or decide if we need to do it here. I think the rail is the biggest mistake. I don't think there are enough people going from the end of it to where it's going to end from where it is right now, north, to where it's going to go south. And it's going to stop at Ala Moana Mall. That's the latest word on the street. But it's going to take years to do that, and billions and more dollars. And I don't think they'll ever recover. We should probably do that. You guys wanted to go ride the rail one day? Go pick it up there at the Aloha Stadium. From what I understand, it's an empty ride. They're nice looking, but they're empty. Yeah, it's fun, but I don't think that you're going to get, the problem is almost with all the rails, I mean, it's not like it's a big issue, but you can't get enough people to drive their car to that station to go another 2 miles. It's just not, and the people that don't have cars aren't going to drive to the station. They'll just take the bus the rest of the way, because the price or the inconvenience of the rail compared to the bus, it's negligible. I mean, if this was LA or going up and down the coast of California, that's one thing. But you could literally, like right now, within 1 hour, I could be anywhere on the island. I could be at North Shore, South Shore, Waimanalo Beach, Kaneohe, Farrington Highway. I could be 1 hour from everywhere. And in bad traffic, it's an hour and a half. That's the worst traffic. I'm talking about going from tip to tip. That's the worst kind of traffic for the most part. And you're talking about a small part of the island, which is over here on the west side, that they're wanting to build that rail, and there's just, those stops just don't make any sense. I don't know. I'm not a rail expert for sure. So maybe someone much smarter than me is deciding this and planning it. And it's not a tourist thing either. It's a residential thing. They need to get residents to to abide by it and to embrace it. But there are so many people that, you're looking at the island like this, and the rail goes from here, and let's say it goes all the way to Waikiki. There's so many more people that go up north, go across the island, go down and over, that they're only going to ride it for a little short period of time, or not at all. And if they have a car, they're not going to want to have a car 30 minutes away. They drive their car to the station, get in the train, drive down 15 minutes, and they could easily just continue to drive their car, or drive the bus the entire way, for $3. Aloha, Angel. Well, Karina just wrote right there, I think that's the smartest thing ever. And Wade was talking about that the other day. It would be way, 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 way better. And I know, because traffic is part of the problem. Elevate, put a 3-lane or 4-lane or 2-lane on top of what's already here, just for the congested areas, because there's absolutely a traffic issue here. But that's not going to alleviate the rail's not going to alleviate the traffic problem. Just not happening. Not in that area that they're doing it. But if you elevate the roadway, which I'll bet you would be less expensive than the rail, you get 100% of the people that are driving to save on traffic, save on gas, save on emissions, because they're not going to be sitting in traffic. Have one top level going north, the bottom level going south, or vice versa, and it'd be cheaper, and everybody would use it. Everybody on the road would use it, as opposed to a select few people that would use it either intermittently or use it a few times and never use it again. Speaking of the rail. That's what it seems like to me. Yeah, elevate the traffic is for sure, I think, the best. Let's do a little walk around. Do you guys want to stay on YouTube or you want to go over to Facebook? It's up to you. We can stay widescreen or go back over to Facebook. Your call. Ruth was quick. She was waiting for that. Yeah, it is better interaction on Facebook. But since we started YouTube, we haven't been on here in a while. Let's stay here. Let me get something working here real quick. Where Turtle Canyon is bumping out there. Check it out. Viewership goes up when I walk. YouTube will deploy or distribute the feed. I believe they'll distribute it a little better. There was a mama and ducks down there the other day. Paul, YouTube's way better. Yeah, YouTube. When YouTube wants to crank up their codec and their streaming, which it seems it's not on the weekends. They do a great job. I mean, it's razor sharp. I mean, look at that. You can see that really nicely. You see down there in the water there. I don't know if you can see the fish. I need to bring my polarizing filter out too. Thank you, Dana Hamilton. What's on the workout list for today? Well, I'm not sure what interaction you're missing, and I'm not disputing it. I just don't know what interaction you're missing on YouTube that you don't have on Facebook, because you can highlight someone's name. What is it you're doing on Facebook that you can't do on YouTube? Because I can't, oh, you know what, it may be because it's on mobile, what you guys are referring to. Because on mobile you can't have as much interaction, I guess. But on YouTube, if you're on your desktop, you're able to highlight someone's name and send them a message. How about that? That's going to be so cool. That's actually we've reported on this already, the relocated, but they're going to make this, hopefully it's going to be a new restaurant. That's kind of cool, isn't it? This gets kind of lost on you if you live here, but you just walk around this corner and see this big, expansive shot of the ocean. Yeah, bunch of them. Over the years, you mean last week or you mean ever? Oh, that's right. But you can, oh, that's right. Well, you can comment to someone. That's a good point. You can comment to someone, but you can't comment on their post. I got you. Yeah, Paul, that's true too. Remember we were doing step watch? Here's step watch right here. And if you guys remember, this is a good percentage worse than what it was before. I was down there the other day, and you can look back up under here, and man, it's no bueno. Yep, steps are hanging. Well, look at all the sand, man. Deposit a whole bunch. This should be down to almost 3 feet. 3 feet lower.
When it's all stormy like that,
Yeah.
A few years ago, even. Did you have any YouTubers in mind? I don't recall who mentioned that. Asked if I had seen any YouTubers. Yeah, a lot. I don't mean a lot as far as high numbers, but a lot as far as percentage-wise. Sure. Yeah, that's true, Janet. I like that idea. This area right here used to be so turtley. I say that almost as a call to the turtles, because sometimes, as you guys know, when I've said that, a turtle shows up. You guys remember that big black one? There's actually a big one right here, not the biggest black one. There's one like right here. I just looked over the edges and it was kind of bumping up against the concrete wall there. And people were like, they had commented on the turtles that were over there that were smashed on the wall. And that doesn't bother the turtles because they do it on, they don't do it on purpose. I know that, but they don't get away from it because they want to eat that nasty, mossy, weedy crap that's right here. And they don't mind getting slammed on the wall a little bit to get to it. But there were people seeing them get hit onto the wall going, oh my gosh, get them off the wall. And the turtle's like, don't touch me. I'm eating exactly what I want. I still haven't seen that turtle up close, that big black one. And I've only seen him or her like right out here, and it wasn't a seal, it was for sure a turtle. And I've talked to other people who dive out here and sail. Actually, not Ryan, who's the other guy on the Holokai? I asked him about it. He goes, yeah, it kind of hangs out in this area here, but I mean, they could go around the whole island. They're not relegated to one area. But that sucker was, you see that guy right there with the snorkeling right there, his head, the turtle's head was as big as that, and it just came up and you could see the back of it, and it was floating, and its head came up. It was like the size of a soccer ball, and then it just goes down and swam away, came back up. It was for sure a turtle. It was massive, way bigger, probably, no exaggeration, probably twice the size, thickness as the big one, the big mother that's out here that we see. I don't know if they get much bigger around, but man, that sucker was so thick. I'll just keep the view out there so you guys can see it. Actually, let me show you this here. This is Halekulani doing their breakfast buffet. House without a key. That's where they do their entertainment right here. This tree fell down a long time ago, and they were going to cut it all up, and they ended up, it kept growing, so they kept it. Orchids, Lemaire, Halekulani. Right in through there is Earl's. Check it out, Janet. Won't be long now. Yeah, it's a perfect, beautiful day. People are here enjoying their breakfast at Orchids. Look at this beautiful view. Oh man, alive. Can you guys see those? Look at all those fish. I mean, there are thousands of them. Wow. I don't think these are needlefish for sure. I was looking at, wait. Are they? Boy, they're striped like them. I can't really tell by the look of their face. I think they are. I think these are needlefish. If they're not, they're either, I think they're sardines otherwise or something. No, I don't think they'd be sardines, because when they get that size, they're not big as schools. Can you guys see those? Look at how they're going all the way from about right there You notice they're not out there in the deeper water. Like, not today, Satan. Yeah, those are needlefish. They aren't. Now I can see them better. Orchids. Still going. Still a solid thick pool of a school of fish. Ends right here. That's how many fish are in that school. It's interesting, the size of these are smaller than the ones in the middle, and the ones at the ones on the end are smaller than the fish in the middle, but they're the same species. Look, cangrejo. I wonder what that yellow caution tape's for. There's the Magnum PI helicopter. I think they have it blocked off this side. Oh no, they don't. Let's go. We haven't been able to do this in a long time. Look how much that water or that sand is washed in. Yeah, do not do this, guys. This is not safe or smart. I'm about to get splashed too. Interesting. Oh, there's people right there. That's Monkey Pod restaurant. Wow. I'll show you when I get around this corner here. See, it's not really stable. You got to walk across that, and you don't want to do that. That's not good. But boy, it's a time saver. This used to be kind of a robby stabby place, but it's not enough people come back here to get robbed or stabbed. But homeless people come back here, you can tell. Stay out overnight or something. See, Michelle, you could save some money. Cut a few days off your hotel stays, grab you a blanket. And by grab, I mean one that you pay for. And go there and have a night of it, oceanfront. Real oceanfront. Enjoy the beach. It's always they're redoing it now, but I mean, they're not actively doing it, but they had it roped off. But they took a couple of steps out towards the bottom and it collapsed the rest of it. So, you know, it was going to collapse anyway. It's not like they caused it by any stretch. They just expedited that falling down. They're going to redo that entire whole section. of walkway. Outrigger Reef. It's Beach Walk right there. And the Embassy Suites. Embassy Suites, they have a really big pool up there. You know, I don't mention Embassy Suites when we talk about pool size. That pool is huge. Huge. So is Outrigger Reef. I don't mention that one either. When I talk about pools, I don't know why. I'm just kind of thinking about right in Waikiki proper. But that Embassy Suites is a big old pool. That's the Army Museum. Someone mentioned that earlier this morning. The Waikiki shore. Steak Shack has Kalbi beef, a new Kalbi beef plate. They'll have it certain days, I believe, right now. And as you guys already know, on Saturdays and Sundays, they have their breakfast special, which is really, really good. This is actually what can be considered Fort DeRussy, part of this park. This park runs into the actual Fort DeRussy proper, you know. It's all managed by Halikoa, the military and military hotel. Look, Valentini, they're playing pickleball without you. They're brushing up on their skills till you get here. Let's look for turtles. There won't be any turtles. It's way too low, but I've been proven wrong before. There's Steak Shack. Booyah right there.
And if you guys feel like
if the water's up after about 2 to 5 o'clock or so, or if you have Kathy Martinez to lift the curse like she did for me, look at how dry this is. And today at high tide, it'll be all underwater. A bunch of new fish, new creatures, new crabs. That's what's good about the low tide, is when the sun hits these rocks and makes that really nasty moss, stuff like that. That's what the turtles want to eat. They come in here where it's nice and nasty looking, nasty tasting. A lot of the turtles are out there right now at Turtle Canyon. See that group of boats right there? They're out there getting their shells and flippers cleaned. That's the, when you see the Holokai and Nahoku and the other catamarans out there advertising for the Turtle Canyon tour, that's what it is that they're doing right there.
Could you
Yes.
take a picture for us?
Oh, of course I could. I'd be happy to. I'd love to.
Yeah. So, how
We're-
we stand, how we have make a position, way different.
I actually, we could do it both ways. Let's do it.
Any direction of.
Well, we'll do it both ways for you, so you can see.
Oh.
So here, if you face this way, we have the beautiful ocean. Hang on one second.
Okay, take off the hat.
Oh, look at that, beautiful. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Let's. If you look this way, let me get Diamond Head. Oh, that's gonna look nice.
Oh, it's scary.
Huh? That's
Really
good.
scary.
That's good right there. Let me get a portrait and see it. Let me get like Diamond Head in the background. That's beautiful. And now I'll do one this way. Okay?
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome, of course. That looks beautiful. Your colors look so nice today. This is the best one. Let me see something here. There you go. There you go. Oh, no problem.
She's my elder sister.
Oh,
10
okay.
years older than me.
Oh, okay.
She's living in Hawaii.
Oh,
Came from Korea to visit her.
where at in Korea are you from?
Yeah, so thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Where are you from in Korea?
Korea.
Where?
Jinan,
Ah,
very near to Seoul.
do you know Zanjanji? No, Itaewon and Namdaemun?
Sure. Itaewon is in the middle of Seoul.
See,
Very
yeah, yes, yeah,
downtown.
by Southgate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our city is metropolitan near Seoul.
Ah.
It's big city.
You know Gwangju?
Gwangju means very southern.
Yeah, I've been to Gwangju before too. Yeah, I love it there.
Oh, thank you
All right,
so
thank
much.
you. Enjoy your trip. Bye bye. Dang, look at that. Look at those colors. I took video of them too. They didn't want us. I always like to do that so when they look at their photos, they go, oh my gosh. Look at- Oh, it's been on there. Look at that. There's an eel right there. There's an eel. Let me. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Let me. What's he eating? Can you see him? Oh, his tail's hooked on that rock right there, and he's waiting for something cool to come by. That's neat. Look at that. He's waiting for something to come by and snatch it for breakfast. There he is. Wait, yeah, right there. Right there he is. What's up, big boy? Man, he's a long one too. He's probably, I can't tell how big his tail is that's hooked around there, but look at that. There, now you can see him. I wish some of those little fish had come by. He'd grab one of those bad boys. It'd be like a grand slam breakfast for him. Yeah, he's doing they wrap their tail around something. It's like those, I don't think that's one of those, yeah, maybe one of those eels. The eels that actually dig a hole, like we see them in the marina over there, they dig a hole and then they have like a mucus that they put on sand and spit and they make like a little trap door and they go down in the hole. So when something comes over the top, it creates a vibration and those things come shooting out and they go oof and get you. But he's just got his tail wrapped around a rock. I can't really tell. I am bad about it too. I'm so quick to tell somebody they're They're a moray eel, but he wasn't colored like a moray eel, I don't think. And I also don't think that morays stay out that much. I think they stay, I've only really seen them going from rock to rock or in slithering from rocks. Like girlfriends I've had. Mostly slithering. Oh, there's a Alaska Airlines leaving Hawaii. If you're going to leave, Tuesday morning is the time to leave. Yeah, silver and kind of striped this way. Morays, well, morays are a bunch of different shades, but it's easy to say because that's a word, that's a name that everybody kind of knows, so it doesn't matter. It was a cool eel, whatever it was. I'm glad we got to see him. It's a replay. Now, I wasn't complaining, Dana. I was just describing them. Who's complaining? Well, just Tuesday. I'm just because we always make fun of when people leave on a Saturday or a Friday. There's all the usual suspects right there, from Waikiki shore down to Park Shore, right there. Queen Kapiolani's around the corner. There's Princess Cay, there's Sheridan, there's Halekulane. That's the Outrigger Reef, Outrigger Waikiki. Tower at Royal Hawaiian. Can't really see Royal Hawaiian. Well, YouTube is stepping it up today, aren't they? There's a Hawaiian airline leaving. It's always best to straddle like a weekend. Like if you come in on Thursday and leave like on a Monday, so you, or that next Monday, there's that blue Hawaiian. You get better rates. I think it's too bright here, maybe, eels. I don't know. I don't know why we don't see them. Maybe it's too rough. I'll bet you that's what it is. Maybe too rough for them. These little fish that are out, they're darting in and out here, that's what that eel was waiting for. Maybe some of those fish, that's what he wants. One of those fish, that's a good sized fish for him. Feed him for a day, probably. Yeah, when you put a weekend, if you leave on a weekday, arrive and leave on a weekday, it's better if you put, obviously you put a weekend in there, they give you a better rate. Yeah, Michelle travels to and from solo, but not while she's here, know what I'm saying? Just teasing, snitch. There's a Star of Honolulu. Is that Star of Honolulu? It looks like, yeah, Star of Honolulu's coming up. Boy, they're cooking coming out of the harbor there, the marina. Harbor, I should say. They're going on their, this time of day, they're going on their whale watching tour. There's the Holokai with their sail down. There's the Mai Tai and two of the party boats, three of the party boats. Actually, that looks like a retail boat, like a consumer boat. This one here, sorry, my arm is in the way. Well, you guys do a great job on the likes to views. Only 44 viewers, but our likes are 31. It's been higher, but that's good. You guys do a great ratio. That helps out a lot. Appreciate it. We're going to try a couple of YouTube streams in portrait mode too. Want to test that. This is the type of water. It was up higher in this area actually where the turtles were getting smashed up against the rocks right there, but they're tough. They'd rather get smashed on the rocks and get this good nasty stuff because it doesn't grow as much on those rocks right there because they don't get the exposure. These get the exposure. That's why they're so close into the wall. Look, there's a sea cucumber right there. See it? Right there. Those Korean ladies were funny. I only know a little Korean. Language, I should say. I do only know a little Korean, but I know several little Koreans, but I only know a little Korean language. Man, that steak shack never ceases to smell so good.
It's slowly just disappearing.
Did you guys know they have art galleries and shops along here? There's right outside of Waikiki shore, there's their lobby, but you can come along this hallway that goes down to Steak Shack. They have art galleries, little shops. And there's two little shops there. One shop is has like smoothies and shave ice and that type of thing in there. And that's the back side of the lobby right there. I know. Weather's nice. Except for the wind, man. The wind has been really, today it's not so bad. You can see the palm trees moving. But it was a banging last night.
Dad, come over here.
There's some really cool little, like you say, hidden gems along the North Shore, Haleiwa, obviously within Haleiwa, but not going to it, but going this way around it, down there by before you get to Turtle Bay and all the sugar factory or sugar mill. There's some really cool places along there. Walk through where one day? Through here? Through there? There's the pink line, the green line. What's the green line doing down here? All wrapping around going back to their place of origin. Today's your day. This place is, the property is managed by Waikiki, or Castle Resorts. One second. But they are wholesaled through a bunch of different providers, aggregate providers. So that's a place where we often walk, the Waikiki shore on the side there that goes to Ko Oasis, Boo Shack. That's the Army Museum, and these are the shops between here and Steak Shack. Little surfboard place, Stoke Drift. It's a cool little gallery. There's some cool paintings, look at that. It's a watercolor, oil, clothing store here, surf shop too. Oh, surfboard art. Oh, that's kind of neat. Look at that. That's kind of how they have the fins, paint on them. Man, it smells so good right now. Oh my gosh, you can smell that chicken and steak. This is that shop I was telling you about. Levi's, matcha, water. I like these sets. Little seating area for this little place I was telling you about. I just showed you right there. Yes. We've come here a lot. Yeah, look at this. So we're going to do this. All right. I was off by 2 ounces. They have the 6 ounce, 10, 12, 14. They have the chicken and steak combo, Kalbi plate. There you go. So it goes from 25 to 17. 25 to 17. And it smells so good. And this is their, check this out. That's their Saturday, Sunday. 7 ounces of steak, 3 fried eggs, rice, spam musubi. Oh, I'm sorry, spam musubi is $3.85. Or as Diane likes to mispronounce it, musubi. There's your view. Let's go this way. Improving. We'll test this theory, see if it works. I think it does. It just has to be. Oh, excuse me. Did it do it? It's like caching your system, you know, caching your drive. All right, thanks, Snitch. When you get files that get, you know, caught up on your browser when you have to clean out your browser. Oh, it's a reef. I thought that was a turtle. When you have to clean out your browser, clear your cache, that's what that is. It just loads up with too much data, I think. How's that? Where are the stickers? Oh, it's not on there? This should be. Oh, it came off on accident. You mean like the super chats? Should be in the lower, it's not down there in the lower right. Yeah, super chats. Yeah, it gets too much data and you need to clear it, and you clear it by just holding it still. That's the only thing that makes sense. Should be in the lower right. Or at least a little, I see the top fans, I see my ability to comment. It's not here. Oh, I'll check it. This is a bigger hotel, what you actually think it is, I think, because it's there's a lot of rooms. Those rooms look down onto the pool here. Yeah. Shunned by YouTube now. Oh, a sticker super chat? Well, thank you. Aussie Nightmare. It's kind of Kapila. This whole area here is kind of Kapila. That's where they have the music. Each night, 6 to 9, or 6 to 9. Aloha. Check out these coupon books. I know some people swear by those. Embassy again. There's Imperial. There you go. You can do that instead. Yeah, that's Snitch. Make sure you like and share. Shares are good, likes are good. What's that about Kathy Carly? Kathy Carly's not doing well. She's not doing well. She has to go in a nursing home. She said to send everyone aloha. She will watch when she can. Oh, Kathy Carly. Well, you guys know what to do. Let's send her a heart attack. Load her up with those hearts. I think those at least make people smile when they know it's for them. You know, they see a big old line of hearts and something simple, cheap, and easy. Let people know that you're thinking about them. Hopefully, Kathy Carly, or if you watch this live stream or a replay, hopefully you can watch us while you're resting, and we can take you places. Let me know if there's a place you want to go see if you watch this on the replay. And if you guys see her on and I miss her, let me know and we'll find out where she wants to go. We'll go that day. Oh, that's good to know, Kathy Martinez. Nalu, that's the juice place that Waikiki Wendy Silva was mentioning the other day. They're pricey. Pricey. We went there to the one on in North Shore as well. Their drinks are good, but when you compare them to the drinks that you can get at the Kakako Farmers Market, it's not even close. There you can get that big mason jar thing for like what, $9 I think, whatever it is. It's a much better deal. That's all I know. Yep, that's Soha. Poke Bar, not to be confused with Poke Bowl. I've not been to this place, to be fair, so I should go there just to get a fair assessment.
It is.
Yeah, right now it's a perfect day. I have a sweatshirt on. I think that's what someone was asking about, why all the hoodies. And well, those people with hoodies have just given up on life. But I'm wearing this because it was just, I thought it was going to rain this morning. But it's nice. It's nice and sunny. It's certainly shorts and t-shirt weather for sure. But I like to be hot anyway, so it's okay. Was that Wendy Capistrano? Oh, Wendy Capistrano. See if we can play some turkey trot. Like I said, snitch, giving up. You shouldn't live there either. Oh my gosh, Dana Hamilton.
I get the boys like the 26 to
Girls, women could wear hoodies. They definitely get a pass. Oh, we are on Kalakaua. That's Sheridan Waikiki and Royal Hawaiian through there. That's International Marketplace. This is the drive up area where you picked up by the trolleys, Waikiki trolley. That's their kiosk right there during the day. They also have one right there. I can't see V over there. I'd go say hi to her. Which hotel are you staying at? We're not eating Leonard's. Oh my goodness, you guys with the hoodies. You're killing me. I know people have their affinity to hoodies, and that's great. That's a wonderful thing. Oh, in Calgary, you need hoodies. I can imagine. Aussie Nightmare, what's your hotel? Is it Beachcomber? But did someone walk by in a hoodie? I'll join you for an ahi burger. I'll walk over there with you. I'm not going to eat though. Do you guys want me to walk over with Waikiki Wendy Silva to Barefoot Beach and have an ahi burger with her? Or watch her have a, not watch her, but you know, so she can have an ahi burger? I think we're going to have to do a male-female verification on the merchandise store for hoodies. Marine surf. Marine surf. Wow, I'm drawing a blank. You don't mean surf jack, do you? Marine. Where's Marine surf? What's the address on Marine Surf? I know that hotel. Not everybody, Dana. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Yeah, I'll show you. Marine Surf. God dang. It's right above Butcher Bar and Aloha Steakhouse. Yeah, it's a great location. Watch. We're right there. That's the Waikiki trolley ticket booth. That's Asian food place. Asian food court, Noodle Town. I'll start a new stream. Waikiki Wendy Silva, if you want to come out, and I'll walk you over to Barefoot Beach. That will be her torture because one, she doesn't want to be on a live stream, I can tell. Two, I won't eat. She doesn't like to go. Asian food hall. Dun dun dun. You see where I am, right? Yeah, this place, I mean, I can't believe we don't talk about this place. This place, and people have told me, and you know what? I just talked to a guy about a week ago standing in line at Duke's over here in Duke's Lane, and he was telling me marine surf, marine surf, marine surf. And the entire time I was thinking surf jack. What a dummy. There's Ross. Actually, that's a place I would like to go into if we had a ability to stream in there, because you guys would see so much of the Hawaiiana things they have in there. I mean, they have a bunch of, you know, regular nonsense crap, headphones and shoes, God forbid Crocs, all that type of stuff. But they also have like bathing suits and packs and stuff like that that are very Hawaiiana, muumuus or whatever they're called. I'm not sure. You know, heavenly. And look where you're going to be. That's it right there. But look where you're going to be, Leanne. Watch, I'm going to show you. Betty's Burgers are right there, so you can feed that monster kid of yours 50 burgers. And it's right there. Betty's Burgers. There's that Mexican Hawaiian taco place. There's Butcher Bar. It's too expensive. But there's Starbucks right there. There's Ross right there. Don't go to that pizza place. Don't go to that poke place. There's a better pizza place around the corner over there. You're right down the street from Marigame Udon. And right there is the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. Kalakawa's right there. Kohio's right there. Alawai's right there. Great location. I can't afford to feed that dude. She doesn't stream it. YouTuber Aloha Pink always streams Ross every Tuesday since it's senior discount day. She does. She can't stream it. She may record it, but I don't think she streams it. If she does, I mean, I'll walk in there and show you. You go in there and you get knocked off your unless they've done something hugely different. You go in about 20 feet and you lose connection. And you're right around. Oh, you're not bringing your son this time, is it? Are you? Oh, the grilled cheese place, Aloha Melt, is right down in the corner. Royal Lobster's right over there. Zygu is right there. That's Zygu right there. Alo, or it's Aloha without the ah. Alo is right there. Great location. Oh, he's coming? Yeah, good luck feeding that kid. What's her name? Aloha Pink. I'll check it out, because if she can stream it, I want to figure out what it is. I can walk over there and show you how we lose connection. Aloha Marine Surf. It's right there. Our Marine Surf Waikiki is the actual. The Royal Kohio is right around the corner too, and I think that's an often overlooked hotel. I'm not sure how nice it is on the inside because it's kind of manky looking on the outside, but who knows? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I could go in there and do that. I didn't know is it senior Tuesday? Actually, I'll ask Wendy, she'll know. Why did I get stuck here? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Betty's Burgers is right there. Aloha Melt is down there around the corner. And the Honolulu Skewer Company is right there too. There's the Starbucks. This is your entrance right here. And the elevator's there to the back and to the left a little. Boom. Aloha Steakhouse. And there's Ohia. That's how far away you are from your other former property, former hotel. Ross Tuesday Club. Is that what it is? That's Ohia right there. There's Paia Fish Market. I've fallen out of favor with them. Right there's Duke's Lane and Basalt. Kohio Food Hall is right on the other side. Right up there is Hideaway. And by the time you get here, probably, when are you coming? Aussie Nightmare? That place may be open right there. They just put in a lot of their equipment yesterday. Their ranges and what have you. It's where Monster Ice used to be right there. So the food hall's right there. Marigame Udon is right there. Surf and Tacos. November, yeah, that'll be open by then. There's another place right through there. It's called Holiday Surf. Right there. It's the blue. Yeah, right there, Aloha Surf. Another one you guys should look at there's two of them, Lima Hotel and White Sands. That's Lima right there. White Sands is right on the other side. Actually, we've looked at the White Sands. Let me get out of the way. We looked at White Sands before, but it was a little pricey, believe it or not. But that's a bar you would like to go with Antonio, Leanne. There's White Sands over here. They're the ones that have the swings on the. It's kind of an enclave. It's really kind of really enclosed. It's nice looking. But this is the other place I was talking about, the Royal Kohio. Maybe look at that. This Holiday Surf is on the Alawai, and they're very limited service. Actually, it's like economy class hotel, but it's a great, pretty decent location. Any hotel along here is going to be a good location. Paia is just not, it's not that great. There's so many better sandwiches. I mean, I went and tried them again, and they don't, if you ask them to melt the cheese, it's not great. It's not oh yeah, we'll do that. It's like, oh, we normally don't do that. I go, no kidding. That's why I'm asking you to do it. Their bread wasn't that great. It was kind of dry. It has like regular, just middle of the road French fries, and it's $19 for the double mahi mahi black and mahi mahi. When you can go right there to Pico or to Surf and Tacos or Marigame Udon and get something twice the size, much better tasting, in my opinion. So that's just my opinion. Did we lose Wendy Capistrano? All right, maybe I need to. I'll go this way, Leanne. I'll show you some of the places you can go right here, and then I'll see if. Waikiki Wendy is going to come out. Ululani's. That's that shave ice place that's right by Leonard's Malasadas. Very popular out there. And man, there was an shave ice place there before, and they didn't do very place where Ice Monster used to be there. But look, they're going to have bento boxes, musubis, late night cocktails, sushi. There's Ohia right there to your place. And then Nordstrom Rack, but I think Nordstrom Rack is closing. And then you have this place here you know about. I just want to show you the proximity to your new place. Basalt. They're closing 2 days a week. It's a bad sign, it sucks. But they have a hot plate lunch area in here. Really, really good. This is more for everybody else. Leanne, I know you know about this. They have hot plate lunch there. They have burgers up there. Their shrimp is good. Poke bowls there. They're flatbread right there. From $9, like 14 for all the same size pizzas, but they're all different kinds. And that's Basalt. That's a regular restaurant back there, bar. And this is a kind of more elevated ABC store. Not a lot more, but it just has a few more items than an ABC store, a regular ABC store has. And that's Marigame Udon. Here's pies. But I can tell you this, man, Pies is busy. I mean, almost every night there's a line out here. That I come down here, there's a line out here. Marigame Udon, same thing. This place used to be, well, it's still really good, but they've raised their prices on things. But see, I mean, that's not a bad deal. That was 11, I think. Everything was like a dollar more, if I remember right. But that $18 for avocado toast. They better put a $5 bill on that plate too. And then their happy hour is, it's now they serve Heineken. They went from $3 for a Blue Wave to $4 for Heineken. But that's still pretty good. Beer and a pizza for $10. It's a pizza about that big. It's a Lalo Hotel. Another ABC store. And then right here is all the usual suspects, as you know. Bonsai Burger, the Hero Place. Right there, there's two bars inside there. It's a barbecue, the worst pizza in Waikiki probably. Here's La Peña Margarita Bar, and then Kona Coffee Purveyors. All right, guys. Oh, there's a spot right here. Let me take this right for a second. Look at that. Look how busy that place is. Yeah. $5 margaritas. You can ask Wendy what she thinks about their margaritas. But I don't think she's allowed to go back there anymore. She's had too many a couple times. You're excited about Target? Target's right behind me. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Looks like Waikiki Wendy Silva's gonna be a crybaby. All right, guys, we'll wrap it up. 4Ls. Hope you laugh, learn, love, like the stream. One more for beautiful Lucille. She would appreciate it, so would I. If this is your first stream, hopefully it's not your last. If it is your last, boy, look at all the cool things you're missing out on. Look how many members are coming out here in the next 3 to 6 months. A whole bunch. And know that I love and appreciate every second, every minute, every hour, every day. I don't know if I'll come back or not. Yeah, probably will. I'll go. We'll go back on Facebook. Give me like 10 to 15 minutes. Aloha.